Ladies and gentlemen, and gamers around the world, welcome to another long play. I am PS Freeman. And today we're carrying on with my Streets of Rage long plays with Streets of Rage 2. I love this game. I really love this game. I played this so much growing up. It was actually the first Streets of Rage game I played. I remember my uncle, he rented this, not from a Blockbuster, but from another small independent, rental shop just down the road from where my grandparents lived. And I loved this. It was so great. And we played it together, and oh man, I just can't even begin to tell you just the memories I have of playing this game on the Mega Drive, or Genesis for our North American viewers, if there are any. So as you can see from this beginning piece, we have Mr. X has returned after clearly being killed in the previous one, but here we go. So only a year has passed since the first game was released, and I'm just going to carry on with Axel. I'm not going to give too much in the way of background about this game, as you know that I don't really do that in these. There are plenty of other documentaries and things in YouTube land. So let's jump into it. Now noticeably there's a huge difference in the graphics. It's massive. From the very pixelated look to this, well, pretty much smoother style. And a very big difference is the fact that all the enemies now have health bars, which makes things very, user-friendly, let's say. Now, my preferred character is actually Max, of the four characters available. However, for continuity, I felt it was just better to use Axel, as I had done in the previous one. So, what other differences are there? We've got new characters, main characters of course, but there are also new enemies. So you see there is Donovan, alongside the Galcias as the slightly weaker enemies. The signals return, Y signal, and there's that's R signal for red signal. And you still have your weapons as well. But one of the big differences in terms of the combat is that you don't have the cop cars. So you saw in the other video whereby for the bosses I was calling upon the police to give me a hand. Well, this time that's not the case at all. So if you want to use a special move, the character themselves does a move. So there we go. I'll show you in a moment. At the moment, I just want to take out these easier enemies. It's not really necessary to go for a big move straight away. Who the heck runs like that? Oh, you got me. Twice. Really? No, not again. I don't want to be taken out by Galcias again. I actually want to get to the end of this game. Or at least close. You have to admit, that was a little bit embarrassing previously. Why was he just stood there? I'm sure this is not on easy. Wow. Again, with these weapons, you have certain characters which are a little bit more proficient than others. With Max, he is able to hit somebody from behind and in front. Now, I don't know if you can actually do... No, you can't do that with Axel. So it's just a front-facing attack. Let's just take these guys out, because coming up is a mini-boss. Now, we saw in the first game there was, to an extent, mini-bosses. But that came much later, but you get this very easily. So, you saw just briefly there the Grand Upper. That's not really a special move, but it's definitely a more powerful move. You do a side-side attack. So in this instance, as I'm playing on the PlayStation, it's side-side square, which gives you that Every character has their own style. Max has a kick. Blaze has a... like a... well, I want to say it's a fireball, but it's not really. Skate has... actually, I can't even remember what Skate has. I haven't used it in years. There we go. And another fantastic introduction in this game are the different areas and scenes. So each level is actually broken up. So you get somewhere new to fight each time you're playing. Well, not each time, you know what I mean. These signals are just as annoying as the first game. So you can see myself there. That's one of the special moves you can do. So that's just using a special move while standing still. Now if you press side and special move, you do something slightly more powerful. So what's the... oh, that's nice. So what's the repercussions of using these moves? As you see, there's no counter. As a matter of fact, your health goes down. So you need to be careful what's the trade-off. But after a while, once your health is so low, you can't carry on using it. I mean, by that point, you're at the mercy of the gods anyway. Take that, table and chair. Yeah. You got your usual little goodies. So these take over from the police women from the first one. Well, I like to call them police women. I don't know if they really were the whip girls, but these ones are slightly different because once they do a particular move, they can actually electrocute you. I mean, considering her name is Electra, that should be a little bit obvious. Come on. Oh, she did. For those who have played Streets of Rage 4, this guy should look familiar. Oh, that's nice. There you go. So you press side and attack, and there you go. So I'm surrounded there, so it's the best time to use that. Take full health, so I've got a chance to use some of my special moves. Oh, just got to do it there. Yay! It looks even cooler in slow motion, you have to admit. And by that noise, that indicates that I've got a new life as well. Up to 3 lives. Here we go. A bridge! That looks familiar, right? So, some of the levels feel a little bit more regurgitated this time around. The first level, which mirrored the first game with the street view. It's night time. You come into a bridge, which is under construction. At the moment, it doesn't look very under construction. I don't want to tempt fate, but this game does genuinely feel easier than the first one. You know, I haven't lost a huge amount of health. It's been manageable. This is literally muscle memory now. As I said, I played this so much when I was with... Yeah, I've got a younger brother, so we played this a lot. And I'll never forget this one time I was studying for my exams. I stayed with my grandparents to help with my studies. You know, I didn't have any distractions. No friends to, call me to go out. and it was during half term. So my brother and I were over at my grandparents, and we took my Mega Drive, including this game and others, to play. And though I did a lot of studying, that week. I would play this with my brother first thing in the morning and complete it. Then it would come lunchtime, I would have a little bit of a break, we would play it again, and I would complete it again. And then just before dinner, after I finished all of my studying, we would play it again and complete it. I did that for an entire week. We played and completed it. And each day, you know, first day we played it on easy, and then we just bumped up the difficulty. And by the time we finished, we were on the hardest difficulty, just going through the game and finishing it each time. And it was just, despite that repetitiveness, it was still just so much fun, because you could take an enemy out a different way. You know, I remember when we were playing it, we would be very sparing with our, you know, special move. But now, I don't feel it's necessary. I don't remember that being so short. I'm sure there was another enemy. Is this on easy? Because all I did was just load it up. I'm hoping it is not on easy, because otherwise that would just make it look silly. Yeah. Take that, Joseph Gonzalez. Oh, that wasn't very nice, was it? Look, even back then they were talking about PPI. So in this level, after the scene change, you see the bridge is looking a little bit more under construction now. I don't quite know what the story is behind it, whether it was them who are destroying the bridge or what, really. Here we go, Jet. Oh, this is a horrible boss. Oh. This happens a lot. He is so frustrating. And that's a very devastating move. It's all about timing. You find a lot of aerial moves will be your friend in this. Special moves. There we go. There you go. So, sadly, this is it. You can't really do any combos. Just gotta hope that you can get it just in time. There's a lot of... there we are. Do that again. Oh no. See, now my health is going down, not just because he's been beating the crap out of me, because I'm also running out of time. So, level pegging on health now. Oh no. Oh, taken out. Oh, at least my time is reset. Come on, you. There we go. Annoying. Because there's no real technique. It's just jump and hope it connects, or use a special move, and then you're just up against the health bar, really. So we're by Disneyland. I don't know if you saw the castle in the background. So what are your thoughts of the music, people? Because I love the tunes in this game. Carrying on from the brilliance of the first game. I remember, was it reading or listening to a podcast about the music and the... I've probably got everybody shouting at me now. the composer, Japanese chap of course, he loved the techno scene back then and went all to these clubs and just really soaked it up, and hence the music being fantastic in this. A little bit of trivia for those who don't know, these people are playing on bare knuckle arcade cabs. Bare knuckle is the Japanese name or title for Streets of Rage. Why they change it, I don't actually know. Corner there. Oh, another life. There you go, got that back. Screw you, Maven. I like this level because you've got so many different areas, and you'll see what I mean. So we're on the streets, well, in Disneyland, in an arcade, a theme park. So we come into the arcade area, and I think it's obvious where we're going to be heading next from the big sign above the door. Pirates. Those ones with the knives are a bit annoying. There we go. I was just about to say, I like the fact that you can do a directional change while you're attacking. So you like that. So if you are cornered, can just do that. And also you can hit behind you as well. But when you need to use that, it's very minimal, quite frankly. He's slapping me, Paul. On to pirates. It was always cool to listen to this music with just a pair of headphones on, because the TV back then just didn't do it justice. You know, you had the tinny speakers, you know, but nowadays you've got your sound system. I just really enjoy the beats on this, I really do. Yeah, take a sword to the face. The trick with this bit, for those who wish to play this in the future, is don't go near Hanzo. You want to take out the other ninja first, because, you know, ninjas on a pirate ship makes sense. I like the background, because the whole idea is that it's a ride of pirate ships, so you see the background was moving, one of the swing ones. So, back into the theme park proper. What have we here? Oh, there it is. That's what I was talking about. Take her. Oh man, there's the apple right there. I was in the middle of a special move. You know, you shouldn't. They shouldn't be able to hit you. Okay, she's really annoying now. Okay, they're both really annoying. Right, so she's now gone. Let's just throw that, or at least attempt. Really need that apple now. So let's get that. Wait for him to throw that. Go for a big move. Perfect. Onto the, I guess, ghost house. Yeah, that's right. Things explode here. Because that makes sense. So, most powerful weapons to get. Nice long reach. But it won't help for what's coming up. Seems easy, but you don't have the weapon. They easily gang up on you. So you want to keep this for as long as possible. Weird noises. Oh no. There it is. Foreground there where they're sort of hidden. You can't really see the shoes. There are items there, I just can't remember where they are. Don't want to activate that yet. You can see it, can't you? Just need to lure them in. Oh. Didn't even explode properly. That's annoying. Right, here we go. Go away. Right. That's weird thing with the questionable base. Oh. I didn't say that. Oh, it is. I'm seriously going to die against this thing. I was fascinated by how they made this work. You know, you've got those independent pieces moving. And it was cool. I'm not going to make a comment on the fact I died. I am extremely annoyed. Oh, come on. There. I don't want to really draw too much attention to it, but that thing is questionable. Moving on. I think there's another ninja here, so I've just got to tread carefully. Come on. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. This guy is annoying. And I've just wasted that. Not as bad as the blazes in the first game, but still very annoying. Very Vega-esque. Don't actually need to do that. It's the speed. Really? I can't. Right, get that. Oh man. Sorry, I'm going a bit quiet here because I'm just concentrating so hard. It's the speed. Look, he's just flipping around and everything. It is easier than the blazes, as you saw in the first video. It was just they are so hard. I just need to connect. Man. I need blocks. You blocks. I don't remember that. Oh, bro. I know boss is meant to be hard. There. Got ya. Yeah. You ain't got nothing on me. Right. Next stage. Well, I think we can tell where we're going next. So, the theme park into the stadium. It's like Boo. That wasn't very nice. I'm just trying to clean up the streets here. Do baseball. Bit of Japanese English. All your blood basically to us. It's like Boo. This just feels a little bit easier than going to the horror house. No, don't do that. So that standing special attack is really handy when you've been cornered, as you just seen there. So always bear that one in mind. I hate the way they just slap you like that. It's just, you know, come on, man. Nobody goes on about how Will Smith did it. There. Got ya. Let's roll. Go into the stadium itself. When you're using a character like Max, the game feels much easier, but much easier, because he's so powerful. I mean, both Blaze and Axel are great all-rounders. They got the speed, they got some of the attack, but when you got pure power like Max, and you just go in and just smack them down. The most powerful move is the what is it called? The atomic backbreaker, I think. So it's a move where if you grab them from... That wasn't nice. So what you can do is, like, because Max is so big, he can't jump over a character, so he literally jumps with them. But if you do that and attack while he's in the air, he just literally drops their back onto his knee and just does monumental damage. Oh yeah, I got you before you did that. No, don't. Oh, okay, I'm being caught now. Right. I do not want to look. Oh, I lost another life. Oh no. Well, luckily I've got continues and I haven't used one yet. Oh, now there's an apple. Sod's law, eh? Come on. Let's take you all out. Oh, here we go, on Big Ben. This guy will seem a bit familiar. Yeah. So he's a mini-boss of the boss from the first game. And the same rules apply. Don't try and throw him, because he'll just land on you. Yep, and that's the trick. Don't finish your combo. Yep, three hits, that's all you need. Ooh, where does this elevator take us? Guess there's only one way to find out. Now, for those who are clever, wouldn't it be great to know just how far down this goes? could take, I don't know, how big do you think one of those tiles are? A meter? I'd say about a meter. But I guess it's just trying to understand how many of those tiles are there have been, but you just can't tell. It's going too quick. So this is a bit of an endurance piece, this, because they just keep coming. So the trick with this, if you are doing two-player, is to have somebody on one side and one on the other, and literally you just almost pass them over to the other. So my brother will play as Axel, and I will play as Max. If he is having particular trouble, then yeah, of course I'll go in and help, but otherwise you just throw them to me. Oops, I didn't mean to use that twice. Is that it? Yep. Right. Yes. Right. And for the next continue, shall I use Max? No, I won't use Max. So that's what was cool about this one, so you could actually change character. But I'll keep it going with Axel. I forgot you could change character, actually. Oh, died right at the end of it. So where are we going? It's an underground arena. Judging by the music, it's a boss. Oh, would you look at that? It's another wrestler. And this guy is a little bit difficult. So I can guarantee you that I'll die. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Because this guy, when he really goes for it, he is hard. Yeah. He does things like that. You get a combo in, a decent combo, he just throws you out. There you go. Him versus Max is great fun. Oh, look how much damage he does. Man, what was that? About a quarter of my life? Just in one throw? Okay, so we're getting there. Same move, throws, runs rather. So he does a lot more than the first game version. Oh man, judging by the paint job on his face, isn't he meant to be like oh, was it the Ultimate Warrior? Was that his name? My wrestling knowledge is a bit, well, it is rubbish. Oh my god, I'm actually going to go into another continue here, aren't I? Oh man, I lost all my lives. No, he's so strong. Look at that. Oh wow, that was tough. That was really tough. I did not like that. So, from Fight Club, we're now in a boat. Oh, these knife ones I just don't like them at all. Well, you have to admit, that was quite opportunistic, wasn't it? my hope now is to be able to accumulate enough points to get another life, which I think I'm pretty close to. There we go. There, right. So that's helpful. I don't know if there are any more one-ups. Well, I'd say I need to try and be smart, but when they come to you, all you can do is just punch them, can't you? Oh. Right. On to the next bit. Oh, here we go. The Muay Thai fighters. You know what? I know this is going to sound really random now. As much as I love the PlayStation 3, and I really do. Maybe I'll do a separate video about this, about how much I love the PlayStation 3. It is actually my favourite console, right? And I know what most people say, oh, the PlayStation 2 is better. You know, yeah, okay. Well, okay. Anyways, one thing which I am not a fan of is that creaky controller. It just... it's constant. The build quality was not fantastic for this era. Okay, so another Barbun clone known as Wayne. Really? Well, I've got him cornered. I guess all I can do now is just stand here and... Hey! That was actually surprisingly easier than I thought. It's my sword now. I love the sprites in this. I really do. Just looks fantastic, doesn't it? These characters are just beautiful. And for those who haven't played Streets of Rage 4, I urge you to do so because, again, the artwork is stunning. Oh, nearly there. Again, even though it's a mini-boss, Mac is very frustrating. Yeah, nothing has changed in terms of the way he attacks, as you can see. Oh, no! All these guys just a funky hairstyle. If I can get him with the sword, that would... oh, man. There. That's all I could do, really. Oh, the biker gang are back. Fog, Phileas, Calm, all weird names. So we're getting quite critical with the health again. I've got to try and play this smart. Oh, well, only as much I can do now. Can't get too close to the yellow one because once... oh, that's it. Now I've got 3 of them on me. I'm just going to spam the attack and hope things connect. Especially when they start, yeah, doing things like that. Oh, no. gone a bit quiet again because I'm just concentrating very hard on not dying. Right, so that's one down. Oh, man. There. I've got to really hope I've got full life. Oh, the music, no. Okay. So, balloon there. Is yeah, he's not the final boss on this. Try not to use too much in the way of special move. So you can see from the weird sprite there on the left-hand side, that's the boss. But I don't want to trigger him just yet. I'm going to take out Balloon beforehand. Get the turkey. There it is. So Alt R bear. Just careful there. So he's your classic sort of circus strongman, or old school boxer. Super low already. See, I didn't take much, did it? And he's got 2 health bars. Or 3, rather. Oh, man. See, that's frustrating, is when you do that and they... and all they do is go flying into the air, you know? That should connect properly. This is it, guys. If I lose this life, that is it. Game over. And that didn't help matters at all. Okay, we're really critical now. And that's it. Done. All done. So, I wasn't able to beat Mr. X again. All I can say is thank you very much for joining me. This was slightly longer. Let's face it, I got a little bit further along this time round, right? And that makes me feel a little bit happier. Am I able to beat Mr. X in the 3rd game? As if he does return. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. I've only ever played it twice. So after all that boasting of being able to beat this game 3 times in one day, it's kind of bitten me in the arse, hasn't it? But either way, I hope you have enjoyed this little journey with me through the 2nd game. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to complete this, but I don't want to try and edit videos to make me look better. I know that I've done it in another video, and that's the Formula 1 long play, but I was desperate to race for that team. But this one, no, I'm going to play it properly. If I, get the game over, I get the game over. So, with that in mind, if you have enjoyed this, please hit the like, usual call to actions, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. If you want to see any more of these, of course, please do comment. And I hope to see you all in the next one. So I have been PS Freeman. Thank you very much for joining me. And goodbye.